Lack of sleep got you struggling with energy, ability to focus, and maybe even your mood being impacted? Hi, I'm Dr. Crockett, and this is Dr. Crocker with Zeal Integrated Health. And today we're going to talk about how to improve your sleep. You know, a lot of times when we look at these factors that influence our sleep, we don't think about these things. They're things that just happen as life goes on. Yeah. And, it can be as simple as our stress level. Yep. We've seen so much change in stress. I was just reading an article about how much stress is impacting people's quality of life and ultimately your sleep. So it's important that we're doing things to impact sleep through controlling our stress. And so we're going to want to talk about that today. Time changes, jet lag, travel. We may not be doing as much of that now as we were in the past, but we're getting ready. Daylight savings time, things like that are going to come around. Yep. And those little time changes really throw off our sleep patterns. And then also, we have our own circadian rhythms that influence our sleep patterns. And these, if you're a morning person, maybe you're a night owl, these are things that are going to influence how you need to plan your sleep. So today we want to talk about how do we fix our sleep? How do we get better sleep?
Yeah, so some of the ways that you can get better sleep is, if you are that person that's a night owl and you say, well, I just need to go to bed later and I have a hard time waking up in the morning, just go to bed a few minutes earlier each night. Put your phone down, don't read your phone, don't look at the blue light. Go ahead and just go to bed 10 minutes earlier each night, and as that changes, that's going to help you. You can get into a bedtime routine. So say, well, I'm going to do these few things. I'm either going to, whether it's going to eat dinner, I'm going to read a book, or whether those things are, I'm going to do a routine. That way it gets my body into the proper type of routine that I need to get better sleep. And then the huge one, like we talked about, is no screen time. Screen time is going to activate the brain. It's going to make you awake, and it's really not going to help you sleep at all.
You can really see how when people are plugged into these types of devices, they really struggle with their sleep. Yeah. You can see it with kids at a younger and younger age. Mm-hmm. We see it obviously as adults have stayed home from work and they're working on the screen more. It's important to use blue light filters and really pay attention to that amount of time and really have a shutdown time. Make sure you're getting off these things at a certain time. Switch to a book. I tell people, go get that paper book. Yeah. Get away from these lighted machines that we read on. I know it's convenient, but it's not good for our sleep pattern. So now obviously there's ways to approach this through supplements, and we can bring those things in to support these mechanisms. What are some of the supplements that we might look at that can help with sleep?
Yeah, so there's different type of supplements out there that you can use. Now, for instance, if you just need to take melatonin to help you get to sleep, that's something that can help aid in getting you to sleep. Now, there's different types of melatonin out there. There's a capsule form or there's liposomal form. Now, what we find is many times liposomal forms, meaning under the tongue, absorbs through the saliva glands, helps you get to sleep quicker. There's other things like 5-HTP. If you have a problem that you can go to sleep fine, but you can't stay asleep, you can take 5-HTP. It's going to help you remain asleep through the night. You can use things that will help you calm down, such as magnesium, ashwagandha, L-Theanine. These are all things that can help your body relax. And when we talk about stress, GABA is a substance that you can use that's going to help calm the body, calm the brain, and help you remain your sleep better as well.
You bet. And I think, some of these things, we talk about these supplements, more than likely you don't need all of these things. Yeah. It's probably having just a conversation with a physician like us where we could sit down and kind of discuss your history. A lot of times we can target what you need specifically. The other thing that I'd like to mention is, sometimes our minds are going. You lay down and then all of a sudden your mind starts running and you start thinking about all these things that you got to do tomorrow, or all the things you got to do with the kids, maybe that to-do list that your wife or your spouse gave to you, right? Yep. So we got to make sure that we're, getting a place to get that out of our head. And so I tell people, grab a pen and paper and maybe take 5-15 minutes to sit down and just write all those things out. The things that you need to do, maybe the issues that you need to solve. Maybe it's just some of the things that you need to meet with people or call people or connect to people. Write those things down so that they're out of your head and you can have a good night's sleep. So I hope this helps you get some good Z's. And remember to click the link below and subscribe to our channel.